Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, the news that left fans stunned. It began on what everyone believed would be just another energetic, laughter-filled day with Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos. The couple, known for their playful banter, warm chemistry, and lighthearted stories, stepped into the spotlight with their usual blend of charm and humor. Fans expected jokes, surprises, and maybe one of Kelly's hilarious behind-the-scenes confessions that send the audience into giggles. But this time, things were different. When Kelly and Mark sat down side by side, there was something in their faces that viewers weren't used to seeing. A softness, a seriousness, a kind of emotional weight that made the entire room grow quiet, even through the screen. Fans everywhere leaned forward, sensing that whatever they were about to share, it mattered deeply. Kelly took a breath first. Her voice didn't shake, but it carried a sincerity that instantly caught everyone's attention. She looked at Mark, the same way she has looked at him for years, full of trust, partnership, and that easy affection that people admire about them. And then, with that familiar blend of honesty and humor she's loved for, she began to tell the story behind the news that had been kept private until now. The truth was that the couple had been navigating a personal challenge that took them both by surprise. It wasn't something they ever planned to talk about publicly, especially not while sitting on a set, surrounded by lights and cameras. But the situation had grown too important, too impactful, and too real to hide any longer. They agreed they owed their fans clarity, and, more importantly, they hoped their experience might help someone else going through something similar. Mark listened first, his expression warm and steady, occasionally giving a supportive smile or squeezing Kelly's hand. Their connection, strong, humorous, and long-lasting, shone through even in a moment of vulnerability. And, remarkably, in typical Kelly fashion, she couldn't resist tossing in a joke every few sentences just to keep the mood from sinking too low. At one point, when she tried to explain how stressed she had been, she blurted out, "I was so nervous I almost hid in the wardrobe backstage." Well, until I remembered that's where they keep Mark's shirts, and somehow that made things worse. The audience laughed, grateful for even a hint of sparkle during an emotional reveal. Mark shook his head too, laughing, teasing her with, "I mean, the shirts are nice, great smell even, but I wouldn't hide with them either." Then, gradually, they eased into the heart of their announcement. The news wasn't about danger nor something tragic, but it was deeply personal. A life change that demanded a shift in their priorities, schedules, and daily routines. They explained that the past few months had been filled with unexpected challenges, long conversations at home, late-night decisions, and moments when they had to lean on each other more than ever. It had tested them as individuals and strengthened them as a team. Kelly admitted that during the toughest days, she would walk around the house rehearsing what she was going to say to the public, only for Mark to interrupt with something ridiculous like, "Can you rehearse it while holding pizza? I concentrate better that way." And somehow even that kept them going. Fans watching from home felt a mix of emotions: concern, compassion, and admiration for the openness the couple was showing. Their announcement wasn't just news, it was a reminder that even the most glamorous people face real life just like everyone else. And through it all, Kelly and Mark kept doing what they've always done, meeting every high and low with partnership, humor, and a little bit of chaos. As Kelly continued speaking, she emphasized that despite the challenges, they were grateful. Grateful for support, grateful for each other, and grateful for the people who have watched their journey for so many years. She acknowledged that not every moment had been easy. There were days filled with worry, nights they spent whispering through their thoughts, and mornings when they weren't sure what would happen next. But even then, Mark would find a way to sneak into the kitchen, make coffee slightly too strong, hand her the mug and say, "If we survive this cup, we survive anything." Kelly claimed it worked every time, joking that the caffeine alone could power the entire studio. Finally, Mark spoke up as well, sharing how proud he was of Kelly for her strength, her honesty, and the way she cares so deeply about the people around her. He explained how the two of them have always believed that communication and laughter were the heart of their relationship, and how those two things carried them through the hardest moments of their recent journey. Then came the truly surprising part, the announcement that would change the direction of their lives and careers for a while. The couple revealed they would be stepping back from certain responsibilities and adjusting their professional commitments. Not because they were giving up, and not because something was wrong, but because they chose each other, their family, and their well-being first. The reaction online was immediate. Messages of support poured in. Fans expressed shock, relief, and deep appreciation for the courage it took to share something so personal. Many applauded their decision, praising them for prioritizing what matters most. Kelly and Mark closed their message with warmth, thanking everyone for sticking with them, laughing with them, supporting them, and believing in them for so many years. Kelly added her signature cheerful twist. If you think we're slowing down, just wait until you see our version of relaxing. Mark will still be reorganizing the fridge every 2 hours, and I'll still be talking too fast. We're just doing it with fewer meetings. They encourage viewers to continue taking care of themselves, checking on the people they love, and remember that even strong people need pauses sometimes. And finally, in true uplifting style, they invited everyone to stay connected, stay positive, and stay ready. Because while challenges may come, so do new beginnings.